Hi, Gemini. So this is going to be a reading where we will see the solar and the lunar eclipse. How are they impacting you? The predictions for you. Okay. So Gemini. This is for Gemini sun, risings, and moons, but mainly for Gemini risings because our chart starts at our ascendant. So for you, Gemini, we have the solar eclipse in Libra that's happening in your 5th house. Okay, and I'm going to talk about the lunar eclipse later on once I finish talking about the solar eclipse. So with the solar eclipse, it's with the south node happening in your 5th house of creativity, fun, children, even romantic relationships. So you could meet somebody at this time, somebody new, and there's also a chance of you meeting somebody who you feel very like instantly attracted to. Like you feel like you guys are meant to be for one another. You guys are meant to be together. Okay, so I'm really getting here that there's this energy of with the mutable moon. There you are. Nothing is yet set in stone. Stay adaptable. Okay, I'm going to talk about this in a bit. But so yeah, you could meet somebody new at this time, and there's also this karmic energy, but more so like the energy that you are releasing, the karmic energy. Okay, so it's very much attached to a part of your destiny. So you could be getting out of a relationship, or how you used to view a relationship. You're not viewing it in the same light anymore. I definitely feel a very positive influence on that area of your life, bringing new beginnings, but there's definitely a need for the old, outdated ways to be thrown out of the window, okay? I even did a reading for you, like for October 15th up until October 31st. I would suggest you watch that reading because I picked up on a very similar energy in that reading for you, where I was seeing that you're manifesting a lover in your life. So yeah, there's a very strong chance of you manifesting love in your life. If some of you have children, some of you know, your child could be doing something new. It could be a new venture in their life. Some of you could have a child during this time. Remember, the solar eclipse, the effects of that can last for up to a year. So whatever I talk about is going to take for up to a year to manifest in your life. You could already have some influences, but you can, you know, come back and rewatch some of these things that I'm talking about. So that's that with your 5th house energy. I feel like you're also going to rediscover your sense of what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy, what brings you joy, what doesn't bring you joy in your life, you know. Because for the longest time, I just feel like it's like you were fighting something. And fighting for something, but you were in opposition, you know. With the earth element there, I also feel like there's a need for you to ground your energy, maybe go for a walk or something, Gemini. And so the lunar eclipse for you is happening on October 28th, and that is your 12th house, okay? So 12th house is very psychic house. It's a lunar eclipse, but it's a full moon eclipse, and the solar eclipse is a new moon eclipse, so that brings new beginnings. But the lunar eclipse is full moon, but it's happening with North Node and Jupiter in your 12th house. So I really feel like there's some of you could be also becoming more spiritual, more in, you know, this energy of more being more religious, spiritual, or just very enlightened. I also feel like you're going to be very psychic or intuitive during this time. Your intuition is going to be very strong. You could just be getting downloads or seeing repeated numbers. You could be I don't know, like you could be experiencing this sense of awakening, you know, especially spiritually, you know, very strong energy. Some of you could be doing tarot, astrology, or you could be into these things, but Spirit is reminding you that things are, you know, not fixed. Things are subject to change. So we have here, stay adaptable, lacking staying power. Something is changing. So don't make any final decisions at the present moment. The energy is ever changing. And because you are a mutable sign, you always have the ability to change. Okay, Gemini. You have here the 7th house, which is also the house of partnerships, relationships, business partners, bringing a sense of justice, your friendships, your contracts, okay? So something could change in that area of your life, which is what I already talked about, okay? I feel like lately you've been in this energy where you've been struggling to maybe let go of something, or let go of some sort of an attachment to something. Maybe some of you have been thinking about getting rid of a toxic habit of yours. Like, I don't know, maybe drinking, smoking, things like that. You could be trying to get rid of. So Spirit is definitely telling you to trust you. This card is talking all about your feelings, your emotions, and your intuition. And I feel like this is also very connected to how you interact with people. So for example, how you can use this is, okay, so for example, you meet somebody and you feel like the energy is just way off with this person, or you just feel like there's something different about them, something here that you just feel like, you feel a little bit blah, blah, blah about it, okay? So, you know, with that 12th house energy, lunar eclipse energy, you're being told to trust your intuition when you meet people, how you interact with people, especially if people are giving you red flags. Just don't, okay? Pay attention to what they're saying to you, okay? The words, how revealing they are about people. I was watching this video the other day, and it was talking about how people, with their words, they reveal a lot to us. It was a very psychological video. So yeah, and Geminis are also really good with your words. So I feel like Gemini, I don't feel like you be hiding something in your words. I know you're witty, but Geminis have the ability to communicate, and communicate really, really well without offending the other person. So, you know, I know you're a pro at it because of, you know, Mercury ruled sign. So we have here 8th house energy, which is endings, new beginnings. Its secrets are shadow side. I feel like sometimes, Gemini, you just feel so intense that you don't like it. You just like want to simplify your life, and this is a time where I feel like you're going to be trying to perhaps just simplify your life more. Focus on what you can change, where you can declutter, so it brings you a peace of mind. You know, if it's in your relationships, do it. If it's in your friendships, do it. Okay, and with that water element energy, you're also being told to connect to that psychic energy, because as a Gemini, as an air sign, you know, it can make you sometimes disconnected from your feelings, or not feeling like they're important enough, okay? So it's definitely telling you to stay in tune with your feelings, because your feelings are also going to be a great guide for you right there, Gemini. The lunar eclipse is happening with North Node and Jupiter, right? I told you it's in your 12th house. So very nice energies. Also, a lot of subconscious desires could come to the surface, but a great time. That's also a house of manifestation. So this is a great time to manifest what you've been wanting, but you've been brushing things under the rug. See the Judgment, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Swords. I also see, for some of you, there could be travel coming up. Some of you could be thinking about changing your car maybe. So this is more so the Queen of Swords is the head of a heart, decision making right there. You know, the Queen of Swords is intellectual. She's intelligent. She's able to speak her mind. She's able to separate her emotions and her logic, very much your own energy, with the Judgment and the Four of Swords. So I do feel like some of you may need to take a break as well because of all that overwhelming energy lately that you've been going through. Maybe you need to take a break mentally from something, okay? Yeah, so that is also what I'm seeing in the energy with the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Judgment card. I really feel like you could be becoming more aware of your thoughts as well, but there's a need for silence. So maybe you feel like your mind is always like there's a constant chatter going on, and maybe you need to go for a walk or meditate or just listen to, you know, sit in silence for some time and really contemplate and absorb your environment and the energies to be able to ground yourself. Okay, so all that overwhelming energy, I feel like it's going to be released because of the solar eclipse in the south node happening in your 5th house, because 5th house is also connected with leisure, creativity, and passions. So I feel like as you're going to be releasing burdens, you're definitely going to feel more energized to focus on things that you're more passionate about, you know. So yeah, that's it for you, Gemini. Those were the messages that showed up for you. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can. The bookings are open just for the month of October, so you can book a reading with me. It will be linked below. And leave a like on the video if this reading helped you, and I'll see you guys next time, Gemini. Bye.